On a midweek in May, on a Wednesday, Periwinkle Nate and the owner went on vacation to Vermont, which is a state in the United States. All three of them arrived in Vermont at approximately 2 p.m. to their vacation home, where they will be staying for a few days. By 2:30 p.m., Periwinkle and Nate played around the lake after unpacking was done. The owner was there to explore the landscape while Periwinkle and Nate played tag. About 3 p.m., all three of them saw a tufted titmouse, a bird up in the tree from the left side of the vacation home yard. They had never seen a bird like this before from the New England region. And so the owner took a picture of the bird with a camera that had a long distance lens. Over at the fence, 12 feet high on the wooden fence, were two hermit thrush, which is the state bird of Vermont. The two birds looked like they were talking to each other. Next, Periwinkle and Nate's owner took snapshots of them too. They had spent time in their vacation home yard until 5 p.m. By the second day of their vacation at 9 a.m., Periwinkle and Nate were watching a movie about Copenhagen, Denmark, while their owner was in the kitchen preparing breakfast. Right after breakfast, all three of them went on a hiking trail that was 25 miles from their vacation home. The owner had rented a bike with a bike trailer for Nate and Periwinkle to ride in. They rode the hiking trail to see big mountains with a cloudy blue sky. They had seen waterfall, 2 lakes, tall green grass, a wooden bridge, and lots of red spruce trees growing all around the Dirty Mile Trail. On the third day of their vacation, all three of them went to visit a maple tree farm, which was owned by the owner's friend. On the property, there was over 96 sugar maple trees, which is the state tree of Vermont. They had looked around the maple tree farm to see how maple syrup was made and grown. After the tour, the owner of the maple tree farm would tell Nate Periwinkle's owner that a crate of maple syrup will be sent to the Oakendale home. On their fourth day in Vermont, Periwinkle and the owner went on a scenic mountain drive. This was 1 mile down the road. There was a woodchuck walking down the dirt path. Along with seeing the woodchuck, they have seen a gray fox, 2 woodpeckers, a moose, and a bald eagle. The next day, all three of them walked into a small town that was nearby to go for a tourist stroll. The small historic town had old stores with architecture dating back from the early century. There was a hardware store, post office, general store, small department store, and a library, and 2 diners. In a produce market that named Periwinkle owner had went to buy apples, onions, bell pepper, and celery, and potatoes. The last place all three of them went to was a pet shop that had been in the small town for 65 years. Periwinkle and Nate played with some of the toys that they had stumbled upon a favorite, which was a stuffed cow almost bigger than them. Next, their owner decided to take 3 snapshots of Nate and Periwinkle with the big stuffed cow. Lastly, their owner had found a smaller version of the exact same stuffed cow. Since the big stuffed cow was too big for them to travel with. The next, the owner had purchased extra pet food and treats. Once back at their vacation home, named Periwinkle's owner had finished making fish stew for dinner. Once dinner was cooked, the owner had fish stew, Periwinkle had salmon cat food, and they had chicken delight. Then by the next day, they were packed and ready to go on an early flight to the next travel destination at 10 a.m. to Pisa, Italy, to visit the Leaning Tower of Pisa.